Okay guys, today we're working on the Mk5. We're going to be doing a rear brake upgrade, which is going to be out of R32 or Golf R Mk6. So first thing we're going to do, obviously take out your wheel. We're going to get the M14s, triple squares. Triple squares. We're going to remove bolt number 1 and bolt number 2 from right here. Bottom one is pretty easy, pull it out. Bolt number 2 is a little harder to get to. So I like to remove this one, this little bolt right here. Okay, once you have those M14 out, pretty much this is the top one. All I did was just took out the nut, moved it to the side a little. It was long enough for my breaker bar to reach from underneath. Now, once we have those pulled out, right, we're gonna remove this little bolt for the rotor. Move this out of the way, push the rotor out, put in the new rotor, the caliper carrier, and then we put the caliper on with the new stainless steel lines. I didn't have an 11, but this is a 3/8. Yeah, 3/8 for the brake lines. So you're gonna loosen up the one from over here. You're gonna get a flathead and remove the clip. That's how the clip looks like. Then we're gonna get this line out of the way, as well as this one right here. And we're gonna put the upgraded one from ECS Tuning. I already have the other caliper over here pushed all the way in. This is the upgraded one from a Golf R. Main differences is vented. As you can see, this is 2 fingers wide. This is just a finger wide, so it's better cooling, and I think it's a little bit bigger. What I like to do is I get a jack stand, put it on the side right here. So I undid this line a little bit. Remember, told you to loosen it up. Just when you fucking squeeze the e-brake cable, it can loosen up a little bit, spill a little bit of juice. But also you have a oil catcher on the bottom. Then you're gonna push this down, and then with a little flathead, we're gonna squish on these little guys, and they should push out. You just gotta pull it out. It's hard to do with one hand, but okay. Next part we're gonna do is swap over this line and this line to the ECS 21 and this different caliper. Okay, here we have the new rotor. As you can see, it's bigger in diameter as well as vented. So we're gonna loosen up this little guy right here. Let's see if I can switch. Wrong side. There you go. Okay, we're gonna remove this little guy right here. I always have a stud because it helps. Anti-seize all over this, so all these parts later on can come out easy. And then we're gonna put in this bad boy. We have a 32010 model. All the rear calipers came with a metal line, right? Because when I bought these from eBay, they didn't come with the lines. Okay, here I am halfway through the process. Right now I'm putting the caliper carrier on and the 2 rear bolts. I put anti-seize on everything because, you know, it's better so stuff doesn't get stuck or rusty as time goes by, especially in the Mk5 with the rust buckets. Jesus Christ. Okay, got 1, now 2. Then I'm gonna take out the line from here, at the stainless steel line from the ECS tuning kit that I got, and put in the carriers. Go get brake pads. Put the, well, I'll show you that one. All right, for these little bolts that go here and here, make sure you get some of this stuff because sometimes they do tend to come out. You don't want that to happen. But so yeah, we're gonna reinstall that. Get the brake pads, and right now we're gonna install the new line. All right, so as you can see, here we already have the caliper installed, brake pads in, the little metal clips, stainless steel line put back on, move to the back. I loosen up this just to make sure that when I loosen it up, all the fluid is gonna come out. The brake line's back on, the rotors are on. Now time to do the fronts. Took them apart just for a little bit because I wanted to paint them black before they go in the car, so we decided to use high temp, high enamel. It's for engine paint, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's for high heat, so brakes are gonna get hot, so that's perfect for them. This side is also done as well. Brake lights on. I had to custom build my own little line because the old one twisted. I don't even remember where I put it, somewhere in this mess. But yeah, the old one twisted. It was kind of rotted in there when I tried to loosen it up. So got new brakes in there too. These are nice because you can go to AutoZone, and they have like universal ones which are just nice and straight. You just twist those up and should be good to go. I'm gonna find the liner that goes under here. Try to get the little rust spots with where is it? It's this like high paint for texture rust encapsulator. Cheese wood. So get yourself some of that. No more left. So as you can see, no undercoating on this side. We're about to remove the brake calipers. 221 millimeters right here, one on the top, one on the bottom. 11 millimeter right here, and pretty much the little bolt right here. Get a hammer, smack it out. Once it's all said and done, should look something like this. Bigger rotor put in first, put in the little nut at the carrier, at the line, and then I'm gonna bleed the whole system. Right, now when it's time to take out the rotor, as you can see, is on there tight. I'm gonna have to get a hammer. You're literally gonna hammer this thing out. Trust me, you're gonna be banging away at this bad boy for a hot minute. What I like to do is, I like to get a flathead or something, and once you're already there, just twist it. I have this little stud in there just for situations like this, so it doesn't just fall. But now, with this install, we're gonna remove everything, the shield, sand down with the little metal brush, anti-seize in between the rotor and bearing so it doesn't get fucked up and this shit doesn't happen again. So next time you take it out, everything comes out easy. A little high heat paint, anti-seize there. Now we're about to slap on the rotor. Then we're gonna put in the caliper carrier, swap over the lines, and yeah, we'll get going from there. Here we go. Personal tip, I take these little bad boys out from the carriers. So I literally just put in both brake pads and slide it in, and then just put these back on the back. Same thing here. Is gonna go for the line. Then I'm gonna swap over the line in there, finish painting this, then bleed the brakes. But for now, let me just finish installing them, and we'll continue. Update. I was gonna bleed the brakes. That stupid line I got from AutoZone did not work because it didn't fully lock the piston. Where is it? So I had to go get an OEM one. Had to wait a day. While I was there, I decided to get OEM pads. So switching out the door glass ones, have them spared for next time, and then go with the OEM pad. Okay, so got the whole system nice and bled. I already tested it, fixed the lines a little, make sure that everything was nice and tight before I put the wheels back on. Same thing over here, as you can see, everything's nice and coated. Fresh brakes. So let's go to the other side. So yeah, once you finish bleeding the system, this should be a nice setup. Other mod I was gonna do to mine was upgrade a master cylinder for the R32, since this is a GTI and it has the 2.8 millimeter or 2 millimeter or 20 millimeter master. I gotta upgrade to the 3.8 or 38, one of those. But I have one, so I'm gonna do that now.